Yes, but it is not currently streaming. Are you guys getting the stream at all? Because it is not showing up on my phone at all. No, you won't hear your voices in the stream because I don't have the ability to. All right, well, at least you guys are seeing that. There it is. I got it. Should not have been. Um, yes, it did change. 6-9 Zulu Foxtrot Tango. Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SnowRunner. Today, we have moved into Northport, Alaska. And we are here with Rio and Ged and a new guy. Uh, so what's your name so I can tell everybody out there what your name is? Uh, yeah, we'll call him Austrian for now till I get used to how to say his name properly. I don't want to slaughter it or anything. If you SnowRunner's real funky about that. Likes to we are going to do all of the seasons all the way through, one after another. No skipping. Is 69ZFT. 69 Zulu Foxtrot Tango. No, the last time I just looked and it was the same. Yeah, it's SnowRunner's like that when you try to add too many. I don't know why it does that. Well, first we want to get all the watchtowers done. So before we do any tasks, we're gonna get all the watchtowers. Okay. Um, uh, let's make sure it hasn't changed on us again. Yeah, it changed it again. Uniform, Quebec, 3 Juliet Niner. I'm not activating any tasks until we find all the watchtowers. Gad? Gad, again. Until all the watchtowers are open, nothing else. Should be able to. Uniform X-ray Hotel Juliet Mike. All right, hang on. Yes, I tell you. Uniform X-ray Hotel Juliet Mike. Yes. Connect other players to this cross-play session. What in the heck? No, it shows us having 4. Hey, Mason D, did you jump in? All right, well, that's 4 right there. All right, Mason. I was just trying to figure out, because that would explain partly why we got somebody else trying to get in that can't get in. All right. Let's head to this first watchtower. Do you Are you on my Discord, Mason? Well, if you are trying to be useful, you will be looking for another watchtower. You don't have to necessarily go to the same one. And how do I have cargo in the middle of the road up here already? You shouldn't have been hauling any cargo. No. What did I say? What did I say? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I can get all the way around this whole map without ever touching that pipeline. He said, that's coming out of your pay. Yeah, you can get under the pipeline. You can go around the pipeline. Well, There's enough watchtowers for everyone. Yes, it has. Yes. Okay. And the code changed. Alpha Papa 59 Foxtrot. Yes, that's Austrian. 59er Foxtrot. Yes, there are still some trailers in Michigan that need to be put away. Possibly, or I might work on getting those moved back on my own. Uh-oh. Yeah. Austria got kicked again. And a code change. Well, a lot of times it has to do with the SnowRunner servers. It's because it's a SnowRunner thing. It's fine in expeditions. All right, one moment. The code is CKJP2. JP2. Charlie Kilo. Yeah, Charlie Kilo. Juliet Papa 2. Papa 2. No, Zantana, we got 4 people and we keep getting people kicked out of it right now, so we're fighting that one for a moment. Okay. A Coca-Cola. Ooh. A good compass? Nice. I was gonna say, did it just boot you again? Do you want the new code now, Rio, or do you want to wait a bit and? All right. All right. Holler at me when you want to come back in. Yeah. Carefully. Bottom left. All right, let me Gad. Yeah, you go ahead and grab that upgrade. He will Austrian will go get the watchtower that he said he was going to go get. You go get that upgrade. I see exactly where you're at. You are nowhere near the watchtower he was talking about getting. Well, yeah, let me come along behind you and I'll see if I can pull you from behind. Pull you back off of there. All right. You're about to learn a trick of the trade. When I connect my winch to you, you pull. Okay. Go ahead and pull. Wow, you are really you're moving. You're moving. You're moving. All right, there you go. That's all right. I'm going to swing in here and swap my tires out because my tires that I have on here currently are terrible. Okay. The code is 5 Mike Sierra Foxtrot Niner. Correct. I'm occupied right now. Yes, it's coming through Discord. Jack of all trades, master of none. Master of none. It's called difficult mode, Ged, not easy mode. That's all right. Do we have all the watchtowers open yet? Well, you can wait a moment for those of us that are going after watchtowers to get them done. Oh, the code changed again. Ged, you say you want it to be fun, but you won't pick something to do, and you're ordering people around. If you don't stop, you won't be allowed to play with me. Well, yes. It's called relax and slow down a little bit. All right, hang on. Echo 2 Alpha Uniform X-ray. X-ray. Yes, somewhere over there is the Royal BM. The Royal BM-17 should be over that way somewhere. Oh. Yep. See, this unfortunately is why I try to limit it down to only 3 people, because 4 is just too many for the SnowRunner servers. What game system are you playing on? I don't know. All right, one moment. Let me get up here and pull out of the deep snow here. It is Q4MYW. Well, go get the upgrade, because you are right next to it. And look at that. You managed to make it to the other side of the pipeline without having the pipeline done. Huh. Go figure. You don't have to drag it around the entire pipeline. If you drag it along the pipeline about halfway, you can get directly underneath of it. Oh. And Rio got kicked. Well, guys, I hate to say it, but one of y'all's going to have to decide who wants to watch and who wants to play, because we're not going to be able to get 4 people in here. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Rio. Mason says I manage pay cuts. Oh, wait a minute. I think. Yeah, it's finally daylight. I'll go get it later. Oh, which direction do I need to go? Don't tip over. By the way, I don't know if they told you, one of the rules that I set in this difficult mode is recovery will cost you money. laughs and $100 billion. um, I don't know. What you need to do is click on the metal where it says metal beams, and it'll show you where to go get them. Oh, my. Yes. Next left-hand turn. Well, again, we'll let you guys hash that out amongst yourselves. When it first came out. I kind of knew I should have done up the Renegade instead of the Wrangler. The Renegade looks. What's that? Alaska's a very nice region. Yeah, Alaska's nice. I like it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh. All right. You're about to grab that watchtower if you can make it up the hill. Sucks that I made you wait so long, doesn't it? There we go. Pipeline is operational. Not too shabby. You're as fast as an avalanche. I hope you won't get caught in a real one, though. That would suck. 180 XP, 1,400 cash. Reaching that goal as fast? Yes, yes, it was. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't want to go that direction. Not yet. Yeah, most likely. Oh, I'm sure of it. But Gad, you got to remember, I can't keep jumping in and out of the map in order to look at all this stuff because people aren't wanting to see me stare at the map. They want to see me play the game. So every time you say look at, I can't keep look atting. I mean, you got to learn to relax, man. Oof. All right, let me sure. Let me Okay, well, we'll try one last time here is India, Charlie, 2, Juliet, Whiskey. Could have said India, China. China. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that got him. And the code changed. Yep. All right, hold up. It is Zulu, Tango, Foxtrot, Juliet, Papa, ZTFJP. All right. This is the creativity the man has for saying the code is unethical. Unethical? Metal chair. No, Ged, metal chair is kind of an inside joke. Um, no, it's to do with an individual. That's okay. That's why it's called an inside joke. All right, hold on. Yeah, it is. Yep. ZTFJP. Yep. Make sure you don't have caps on or anything because it's all lowercase. Yeah. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Which color? Huh. Well, I don't know that I'd go that far. He couldn't handle my daughter. She doesn't have my kind demeanor. Where did you drop it at? Yes, they are. Oh, this is for a whole slew of stuff. All right. It was an engine for a lot of different vehicles. All right. We have 4 out of 23 upgrades found so far. Eventually. That's just crazy talk, man. SnowRunner makes you a man. Come on. Get out of there. Can I wait up? I'm in the middle of a creek bed right now. I don't know what you think I need to wait up from. I don't need rescue. Did I say I need rescue? What are you pleasing about now, Rio? Uh, no, it's still the same. Zulu, Tango, Foxtrot, Juliet, Papa. Can't believe he thought I needed a rescue. Sheesh. Yeah. I got right out of there. That bridge is important to complete. Yes, yes, it is. Which is why the Jeep is getting driven back to the garage, and we will switch and get a different truck out that can haul some cargo. Well, we're worried about the bridge first, aren't we? Yes. Uh-oh. Say what? No. It didn't say I left Northport. It said you left Northport. All right. It is Zulu, Tango, Foxtrot, Juliet, Papa. Yes. Yes, Mason. Nonsense. Yeah, for some reason just it's I don't know if it's their servers or what, but whenever you try to max out the number of players, really, it's possible. I didn't see a code change pop up. Yeah. Rio, can you verify the code hasn't changed? Oh, okay. Some sometimes the only way to really correct that is for me to freaking jump out and restart. And yeah, you got back in and Rio got booted. All right, JL. We'll catch you later. Possibly. I like the simple early seasons. Yeah, they're nice. All right. Check one more time, make sure. Yeah, the code is still the same, so I don't know why it kicked you that time. It's not like it changed code on us or anything. Except season 4. Okay, truck storage. Let's find us a reasonable cargo truck here. What can we do to this guy? Um, no. Gearbox. Definitely got to put the off-road gearbox on it. Let's fall under all terrain. Well, you know, we can't all be perfect drivers. I don't know where you're gonna get all that, man. All right. Sideboard, crane. All right, let's check and see what we got to do here. Polar base supply. Do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and accept all the ones that are available for us to accept. I'm going to go ahead and accept. Uh, all right. Hats and beer steins. No, the code is not changed. Probably be with me in White Valley. All right. Now, where are we going to go? Drawing parts times 4. Okay. We'll start tracking that. Uh, well, I can't see his truck, but I'm not seeing anything on my end that it would indicate any issues. Yeah. And everybody that does co-op with SnowRunner has these same issues. White Valley runway is fun. Oh yeah, you can have a lot of fun on that runway. Like I said before, I sent 23 scouts off the end of that runway just to see which one would make it the furthest. It, I'm trying to think which one it was that came out prior to the C-130. It was actually older one. It was like no I can't think off the top of my head what it is. It's one of those where I know it, I just can't recall it currently. No, the C-47 is the Chinook helicopter. You're right. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. Looks like Rio got kicked again. It's a secret. Alright, where am I going with this? Get my map pointing in the right direction. We're heading down to the port. Okay. Piece of cake. A poem on your compass? Well, I mean, compasses are kind of small anyhow, so for there to be any Robert Frost poem in there, it's got to be a really small font. Approximately 23 millimeters. Well, see, and we do Fahrenheit here in the U.S. I thought somebody was hauling metal beams over here to this bridge. Did it really? Huh. Anybody else having problems hearing my mic? Yeah, it's what because I don't know if it's on stream or not cutting out. Mason, you're there. You've been listening. Has my mic cut out at all on stream? Why is that? It does seem like the further away somebody is, the harder it is for that to go through. All right, fire the barrel's done. Well, ain't you Mr. King of the Road? Not bad at all. It ain't easy living this far north, but there's still plenty of work for a gritty driver like you. 250 XP, 2,750 cash. All right, let's um, nope, same code. All right. Let's come there. The factory. Well, I know I'm not getting kicked. Says you joined. And Austrian got kicked. Oh, I never checked to see if this truck had a roof rack available. This is not a Scout. Paid distribution, 50%. Ah, she's moving. Wow. Gas. We're doing good so far. Fuel costs too much. What am I driving? This is a Freightliner. Yes, you have been kicked. And now nobody's in. Straight ahead. All right, well. All right. Why is that? I'm doing that right now because somebody that said he was going to do it earlier never did it. Oh no, you got onto something else before you left, and your game didn't crash. You just said you were going to leave. Oh, hold on. Don't know. Well, there's rumors of a year 5. There's nothing guaranteed. No, Saber did not come out and say they would officially. An individual that works for Saber has said that there is a possibility of it. All right. Okay. What's up? Yes. Well, there's some in both Alaska and Canada. What's the new code? One moment. Again, can somebody else read off the code again? Because I can't keep jumping in and out of the map. Nobody's going to want to sit around and watch me looking at the map screen constantly. How old do you think I am? You're close. $53. And now the code changed. Austrian. Yes. Bridge repair. People underestimate the value of a good bridge. Not me, not you. 180 XP, 1,650 cash. Yeah, and the code had changed. It is Papa November 7 November 2. Oh. I've I've got to back all the way out to do that. I mean, Ged, you are the one that voluntarily left earlier. So now you're asking somebody else to sacrifice. Uh, I just read the code off. Mm, not so far. He hasn't popped in. Well, do I have any mail for donuts? No, he hasn't brought me any donuts. It is MXCET. No, MXCET. Mike X-ray. Mike X-ray. Hey, Mike X-ray. Charlie Echo Tango. Well, or I'm going to continue my stream. I'm not going to stop streaming because you can't get in, Gad. Well, that just means you need to stop trying to get in if it's going to keep kicking you. That doesn't mean I stop the stream. Oh. Do I have a truck that is good for pulling that thing? Oh, well, there we go. That's a lot of money. Oh, the old Navistar can handle this. Trust me. Of course, I gotta actually start tracking it. Not that button. No. I gotta figure out where it was at. Floating drill. Yeah, not making that turn. Well, thank you, Rio, for making the sacrifice. Never underestimate the Navistar. What do you need diff lock for? You know, Ged, I had already determined I was doing this mission and you jumped in the middle of it. I don't think I want you playing with me. It sounds mean, but you're constantly doing that, jumping into somebody else's stuff. That's not the way you do it. Not currently, I don't, but you can come along as support, but I don't want you trying to steal people's jobs anymore. The next time you come in and you take somebody's job, that'll be the last time you play with me. I don't want to be mean about it, but we've got to have some boundaries. Well, that is true. That is very true. Mason says if it happens again, you're fired. Yep. That's what Mason said. If it happens again, you're fired. So don't let it happen again, man. I know there's a certain level of excitement in there for you, and I get that. Oh, for your equipment on Farm Sim? Really? That's weird. Nope, but you can be there for support if I need help. Like a winch or a fuel truck. You should see my headlights coming towards you right now. Yeah, fuel truck or a repair truck. Tell me you didn't knock that big trailer over. Hello, Malcolm. I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Difference in keyboards or something. Dude. Yeah, and somebody really screwed the pooch on this one. That's who screwed the pooch. Have a fine discussion about this. Oh. Ged, stop. Get away from the trailer. I fixed it. I don't need you pulling yet. I'll tell you when I need you to pull me. His pay is being docked. That's right, Ged. We're taking 30% of your pay for this. Well, and we're taking 30% of that. Absolutely. Hang on. No, don't hook on to me again, because it's going to cause this trailer to keep disconnecting. I'll tell you if I need you to pull me. I know it's tilted. Well, we can do something like that. So far I am. Mason said, "Ged, slow down." Pardon me, but do you have any gray poupon? Because I earned it. Don't pull me unless I tell you don't hook onto me because it'll make this trailer disconnect. I will tell you if I need you to pull me. Keep moving, Ged. No, I do not. Actually, I had downloaded it at one point in time and played it for about 3 minutes and decided I didn't like it. Yes, you can pull me now. Well, hang on, let me grab a... Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You're backed right up to me, Gad. Get out of the way. My winch does no good with you parked on my front bumper. I didn't need to go backwards. Well, that's fine. There's plenty of trees for me to use. But I can't use... Fly on eggs. Yeah, you're not doing much right now. Hang on. Alright, I'm good. The one thing I will need you to do you have a roof rack on there? Because I'm going to need some fuel. Well, then it's stuck without fuel. But you are parked in a really bad spot. I cannot get around this corner with you parked there. Yeah, if you've got enough. Yeah, that'll get me there because there's a fuel trailer over there. Steal fuel out of the fuel trailer that's at the port. I know that's not where I left my Freightliner. Alright. Disposed of all the junk. Floating drill. Blackbird is 100% satisfied. Maybe now my boss will get off my back. That's all for now. 360 XP, 3,350 cash. Oh, well that's fine. You didn't have to. There's a fuel trailer right up here. Are you launching your truck off the pier? Yeah. All right. Mason's the guy in the office. We are not going anywhere near Pedro Bay yet. Because we don't need to yet. There. I am actually doing drilling supplies. Cargo container. Ah, stupid crane. Did not deploy. Oh, it deployed. Hey, the sun's coming up. Oh, let's see. Now, what's my best route there? Well, if you want to grab a truck with a sideboard and go pick up some medium pipes, because that's what we need for the drilling supplies to complete that contract. I have the cargo container on my truck. We just need the medium pipes. Konnichiwa. Hello, Elijah. Welcome in. All the help I have here, nobody reminded me to get fuel before I left. Okay. I like that plan. Yeah, I haven't been on my FS25 since probably about a month and a half after it came out. Oof, that was a little dicey. Alright, well, let's see if I got enough fuel to get over here to the fuel station. Yes. Well, I am almost to the fuel station. I see it. Ooh, $23 a pop, man. That's ridiculous. For fuel. I think I do. Sometimes you get really good deals on your fuel costs. Other times, not so much. Yeah. Did you turn on the engine on the Royal? It'll pull it easier if you turn the engine on. Taco Bell? I don't think there's a Taco Bell on this map. Answer. To call you to dinner. Did you hear that? Metal chair. Uh-oh. I think you got your microphone away from your mouth, Ged. I can't hardly hear you. Australia? No, I have not. I would love to go, but I have not been there. Said we ain't gonna pay no tolls. Sometimes. Hang on, let me look. I'm just about to drop this container off, so. Yes, I will. Uh, Mike, X-Ray, Charlie, Echo, Tango. Echo, Tango. Ah, too far away. Maybe depends on where you're flipped at. Which factory? You mean the one at the top of the map? Rotate your map around. Yeah, give me a second to get up there, Gad. I'll be up there. Well, where did the Royal end up? Um, yeah, you can do that. All right. Well, yeah. Sure. Where in the world did I pass it? It's Twin Steer. Oh, there it is. I mean, I'm telling you, because that would definitely get you booted. I get it. I had to look at it for a second there, Mason. Took me a second. I get it. Metal chair. Probably. Back in January. Well, that's when I first started actually putting videos on YouTube. I didn't start streaming till early June, end of May, beginning of June. All snow runner and stuff. Figment of my imagination. I'm going to go rescue Ged. Okay. He says, "You sure we can't leave him?" Yeah, well, it depends on what fuel station you go to. No point in spending money you don't have to. Well, a diesel engine can burn pretty much anything. No, don't put gasoline in your diesel engine. You'll blow it up. It'll burn it for about 3 seconds and you'll blow it up. Well, this record? Yes. Well, I don't know that your engine would come flying out of your hood. You might have part of it come out. We had a Humvee that we went and picked up that was split in two. Got hit with an IED and it split it in two. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, certain things you don't necessarily want to ask. Blew a cylinder through the hood. No. Well, you can't shoot a cylinder out of the engine block. You could blow a piston out, you could blow a connecting rod out, but you cannot blow the cylinder out. Yes. Not on any of our military trucks. You usually don't get that with a diesel. Yes. That is where the piston rides up and down and where the fuel enters into. I had a connecting rod go out the side of an engine block before. It was on a 1983 Chevy Blazer. Or excuse me, an 87 Chevy Blazer. Well, the Cummins is the engine. You don't drive the engine. What you mean is, have I ever driven a Dodge truck that had the Cummins diesel in there? No, I have not, but I have worked on a couple of those engines. Both the 5.9 and 6.7 Cummins. No, they're just pretty much junk engines, though. They're a garbage engine. The ones that they put in those trucks. Probably the 6.7 Cummins. Nope, I just topped up. You were supposed to be getting medium pipes to go to the, no, not metal beams, medium pipes you want. If it is, I'll move it. Well, here's an idea. Don't flip over again. You know you don't have to drive it at full speed ahead, right? Oh. Hold on. Let's accept it anyhow. Get that in there. Two, three, four. Drilling spare parts times 4. Drilling supplies. That's the one we're on. Polar base supply. Well, I'm looking at this. What time we looking at? You know what? I think after you get that done and we get this medium pipes delivered, we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream, just time wise and stuff. But you you could grab. Well, a few more tasks is going to be all night, Ged. I've got work in the morning. um, where's the polar base? Okay, well, we can grab some stuff for the polar base. We'll grab some of the stuff for the polar base, which requires 4 bricks, 1 metal beam, and 2 fuel. I mean, what are you doing all the way up there? Medium pipes? Okay. Well, he has the pipes, and I'm right down the road, so I'll go catch him again. Yeah. Mason says, "Dead? Seriously?" No, that was not Lisa. That was Mason. Uh, Lisa has not said anything in a minute, so I have not seen her. She's just a sweetheart. I mean, think about it, dude. She lives half the country away from me. She's just a very sweet girl. Why? Because I call her beautiful lady and she calls me honey? Or sweetheart? It's that. Well, you've got to kind of understand some of the southern hospitality. You get down south, almost any lady or woman from down south is going to call anybody honey, sweetheart. It's just a thing. I live in Michigan. You asked me that before. But no, the way they did the maps up on there are nothing correct. Mittingen. Except you guys don't do potatoes, and for some reason all they did was potatoes. All right, Drown Hummer. Mark is very grateful. He'd appreciate if you'd keep your Tales of the Lost Hummer to yourself. Here's your reward. 180 XP, $1,500 cash. We'll take that all day long. Oh, don't thank me yet. You haven't gotten the bill for this one. It's not going to be cheap. You think that $1,500 I just got paid for getting that Hummer was an expensive payment? Oh no. You better pump that up. Add another zero to that one. You're going to have to figure that out. You know, when the dock is on right smack dab in the middle, I'm not sure what Ged was doing around the back side of this. What did you pick up? I don't see any pipes over here. Well, that's okay. The EPA can bite the big one. Yes. So you drove all the way out here wrecked and you're not even going to deliver my cargo. All right, well, that sounds like a plan. Oh. He just gets a little extra excited. Ah. Oh. And the EPA's name would be Rio? Oh. I wouldn't say rolling in it, but I do have a halfway decent amount. I don't know. It doesn't show me on the screen I'm looking at. All right, let me see which way I want to go here. I go down here. I mean, you couldn't even make it to the end of the pier. You fell off the side. No, because you're going to go get a crane and fish it out. Unpaid labor. Mason, it's like herding cats. Just like MJ says, it's just like herding cats, man. Sam says no. I don't know what to tell you, man. Sam said your dog license has been revoked. Well, you could put the L2K-NY crane on a truck and use that and actually use a crane and pick it up out of there. Forgot to make a get mistake list. You know, a lot of guys have flip counters on their streams. We'd have to have one specific for Ged's flips on flat surfaces. Seems to me, was there a fuel trailer somewhere around here? No. The A&K Mark 38. Yes. It is based off of the M923. Is this my turn? I mean, it is, but it isn't. The Willie's on steroids. Oh, really? I drove it off the pier, huh? Oh, uh-huh. Rio made me do it. You'll need the big crane, the L2KNY. Containers in the river. I don't know what we'd have done without those tools. Needless to say, it would have been costly. Thanks for saving our behinds. 350 XP, 2600 cash. I am finishing that up right now. I'm heading over there right now. I'm almost to it. What did I do? I got your truck upright, jumped in your truck, loaded it, and... Which cat? Oh, the 680? No, his truck will disappear when the stream ends. Um, shortly after I get this delivered. Oh. I think you're all crazy. We are dropping off. All right. The new drilling site is built. Good to know I've got someone I can trust to get things done. Thanks, partner. 670 XP, 5,900 cash. We'll accept that. All right. How goes the rescue down here? It's right to your left from where you're sitting right now, but you're probably going to want to park the truck on the end of the pier where it's nice and wide so you can get the anchors out. Uh-oh. You're connected. Well, once we get this truck out of the water, we're probably going to end the stream there. I I see your cable. Now you just disconnected. Saw Rio crash it on his DC stream. Well, I don't know how many of you guys just saw that one, but Rio managed to put another truck in the water off the end of the pier. All right, guys. With that, we're gonna go ahead and end this stream right here. I would, I would like to thank you all for watching. Um, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And when you get to see these idiots drive trucks into the water all over again. And on behalf of them, on behalf of Austrian, Rio, and Ged, I will say thank you, and we will see you next time. And lock your trucks to keep Rio out of them.